Now that we've covered all 12 zodiacs, we can go a bit more into Feng Shui.
Oh, Feng Shui, another my favorite subject.
Oh.
So like I said earlier, we are actually at the end of a cycle, which is period 8 in terms of Feng Shui in 2023. So in 2024, in the year of the Wood Dragon, we're going to have a brand new cycle. What that means is that whatever that we have aligned our energy to in the last 20 years, we are going to realign according to the new Feng Shui cycle in 2024. But we are still in 2023, we are still in period 8. So what do we do? Now, there are 3 areas that we have to take care of in the home or in your office. One of them is the Northwest, because that's where the star of misfortune is going to reside. So it's important that they take care of their the Feng Shui in that sector.
Sorry to cut in, but how do they take care of this star of misfortune in the Northwest?
Okay, the star of misfortune belongs to earth element, and you have to exhaust the star. So in order to exhaust the star, you add metal, because in the productive cycle you have earth produce metal that will exhaust the star. It does not override it completely, but it can neutralize it and reduce the effect. It all depends on where your Northwest is. If the Northwest is in your kitchen, then it is more troublesome. Then I would say if your Northwest is in the kitchen and your stove is in the Northwest, perhaps in the year 2023 you can reduce cooking, because fire actually enhances the earth energy, which is the nature of the star of the misfortune star.
So what are some examples of metal?
We talk about Feng Shui. You have Feng Shui coins. The 6 Feng Shui coin ruler is very popular to use to dissolve the energy of the 5 yellow star, which is the star of misfortune. And you have the 6-rod wind chime, which you can also use. Or if it happens to be your front door, for example, you can paint it white. The color white belongs to the elements of metal. Yeah, so there are just different ways that you can help yourself. If it is in your bedroom, for example, then perhaps you should use less red elements, like bed sheets and all should be more pastel colors. Maybe increase the use of white in the bedroom.
Increase the use of white and lighter colors.
Lighter colors, so as not to enhance the star. Yeah, because you use red, or then you are enhancing the star, which is actually bad for you. Okay, so you use colors that will kind of reduce the energy of that star. Okay.
So what about other elements?
So we talk about other directions. The other one that we need to take care of is the sector in the east of the house. Now, east belongs to a wood element, but that, don't forget, the rabbit is also residing in the east. So on top of it being your Tai Shui area, the Grand Duke area, you are also talking about the star that's going to be there is actually the star of illness. So that is another earth star. So the wood energy of that sector is going to irritate the earth star.
So how can we prevent that?
What I would encourage people to do is to take care of the wood element there. Now, to take care of the wood element there, I have written here, we can actually use the 6 emperor coin. But I think the use of coin and water is also helpful. So yin water means still water. Perhaps they can put a bottle of water in the east of their home, or you can have a water plant. But along with that, they should still have metal element, which is like the 6 emperor coin, or like a brass god, like the hulu, as we call it, to help to reduce the energy. So you will have a situation whereby you use the metal to reduce the earth energy, and then you make it useful by using water, which in turn will grow back the wood. Because you don't want to destroy the wood energy of that sector, because that wood energy also talks about your limbs and bones, you know, and so forth. So in terms of children, you do talk about the eldest son. So it's very important that they have to take care of that sector, especially when it comes to renovations.
Oh, okay.
If they want to do some renovation, they should choose an auspicious date. They can engage a Feng Shui master to do that. And normally we do not like doing renovations in the area of the Grand Duke, simply to avoid having problems. And on top of that, you have the illness star there. So if they're gonna have to do any renovations, they should do it before the 4th of February. Now the next area that they should take care of, I would say, is the star 7. Yeah, so it's 257. Star 7 is the robbery star. Okay, it's also a violent star. It's also a star of scandals. So now that's going to be in the northeast. So traditionally, we do use the blue rhinoceros to be in that area. But I think the use of red is also good, because red belongs to the elements of fire, and fire controls metal. The star 7 is a metal star, so you control the metal, and at the same time it will enhance the area, which is the northeast, which belongs to the sign of the earth. Now, talking about all that negativity, where is the most auspicious sector in the home next year? Now you have the south, you have the southwest, and you have the north. So these are places that you can put active ornaments there.
Such as?
Such as music box, a water feature. Maybe not in the south, but in the north, you can invigorate the energy there to activate the prosperity star. And if they are not sure, then read my book, hire your own Feng Shui master as to how you can enhance the area of the south, the southwest, and the north. Just simply having your front door or your main entrance in this area will also bring forth prosperity, because you're activating it every time you open the door. Yeah.
But you can't ask someone to move the door, can you?
Well, that's why when you buy a house, it's very important that you have an auspicious front door. And carries a prosperity star, so that it has a longer lasting effect. Of course, there's going to be years whereby, you know, the negative star may fall into place, but you will still enjoy more of the positive side of that star, and you just have to reduce the negativity when the negative star falls into that place to balance up the year and the home.
So early on you mentioned that people, you know, can hire Feng Shui masters to plan out the next coming year. So what are services that you offer?
Well, I'm a Feng Shui master, so I do Feng Shui for home and businesses. Yeah, I do personal consultations. My personal consultation consists of 3 parts. One is looking at your birth chart, which is your 八字, yeah, your 4 pillars of destiny. I also look at your numerology, because so one is Chinese and one is like Western. So I want to see a balance. So that I mean, it cannot be a situation whereby one says you have a very good year and the other one says something completely different. So I need to look at both and work out what you can do. And long before I even became a Feng Shui master, I was already doing the tarot. So I use that more for Q&A. Yeah, for Q&A of specific questions you have in your life. Yeah, decisions that you may have to make. So yes, that's what I do. That's the services that I offer.
So earlier on you mentioned that we can get the book at your website, but what is your website?
Oh, very simple. It's in my name, masterclaricechan.com.
Oh, masterclaricechan.com. Oh, that's very simple, very easy to remember. So you can get this book at Kinokuniya, at some Time store, and of course at the website masterclaricechan.com.
Yes, and I think we have had a very good afternoon. I thank you so much.
Very insightful. I've learned a lot, and I hope you have learned a lot as well.
And with this, I wish everyone 恭喜发财，万事如意，祝你们大吉大利。A prosperous, successful, healthy, and happy year of the Yin Water Rabbit. And I will see you next time. Bye now. Thank you, Zikki.
Thank you so much.
It's so fun having this interview.
No, thank you for answering all my questions.
No problem. Yeah, I love to answer questions.